For the parachute craft, I will need fabric, Velcro, rope, scissors, glue, and my Lammily doll. To begin, I trace out 4 green wedges and 4 yellow wedges with the printable template. I doubled the fabric so that I would have to cut only 8 times and get 16 total wedges. I cut out all 16 pieces and use Mod Podge on the edge of each piece to make sure it doesn't fray. I'll set aside 6 cut wedges for now. I took 3 of each color fabric and made a half moon cut at both 3 inches and 6 inches. I used Mod Podge again to secure the edges. Next, I glue 4 strips together, leaving an opening between 4 and 6 inches to allow air to flow through. I do this for all 3 openings. Once the 4 strips are dry, I glue an additional strip on each side. Next, I add 3 strips of the cut fabric to the right side of the pieces already glued together. I add 3 strips of cut fabric on the left side as well. I add the final 4 strips and make sure that the opening between them is between 4 and 6 inches. When I glued on each string, I did 2 things. I left half of it hanging on the outside of the parachute and the other half I put inside the circle in the middle. I cut a piece of fabric 9 inches wide and 10 inches tall to make the base of the backpack. I then glued it together to create a cylinder shape. For the straps, I will need 2 long strips that are 9 inches tall and 2 small strips that are 3 inches tall. Fold each of these straps in half with glue, like the strips on the left. To close the bottom of the backpack, I fold up, then fold sides in to make a triangle shape. Then I folded and glued the flaps together. I turn the longer strips into straps by gluing them in a circle and then along the backpack. I add adjustable straps by gluing the small straps halfway along the longer straps. Then I attach adhesive Velcro to make it adjustable. I decided to add colorful details. I made 1 small cut, folded the top down, and put a 1-foot piece of rope under the fold. Then I glued along the very bottom all the way around, but I am careful not to glue the rope against the fabric. I add 2 thick pieces above the straps. I divide all the strings down the middle to have 2 groups of strings. I take the strings and glue liberally into the 2 straps to secure the parachute to the backpack. Now you are all finished and she's ready to fly.